This is a pretty rough spot out here in Covelo. It's kind of the last of the Old West.
I remember the orchards and rivers outside a small town called L.A. But they paved all those orchards and rivers. They painted the blue sky green. Call it too much cerveza and whiskey.
Well, I guess these guys had come up once before and done a little, I don't know what you call it, a little short, little film. People running around, blood, people falling over and stuff.
They picked a spot that unfortunately was right below the house of a guy who likes to watch his stuff closely, I guess you'd have to say.
Came out in my living room and there was some action down on the corner. There were some cars running back and forth and guys yelling. And
Howard looks out his window and sees this confrontation going down at the corner with guns and people. And
they gave him a fright because they were talking about guns and he didn't know who they were.
a truck with a camper pulled up and popped the rear end, and they started throwing guns to the guys in the other car, throwing rifles to each other, and yelled, "Let's do it," and tore off down the road.
He and his brother armed themselves and were ready for battle.
You grabbed his gun and ran down there to see what was happening.
They lost me. So I saw the sheriff and told him somehow he figured out who they were and what they were doing.
Then he finds out, oh, they're just making a movie.
So I learned about the movie, and then I guess the movie learned about me and came and asked me if I'd be one of the characters. So I had to read for the part.
Sit-downs with sitcoms. Too many .coms for me. When I was young.
I guess I originally became involved because Isaac's a longtime family friend, my son's best buddy, and they had been up here quite a few times, and Isaac obviously had fallen in love with the town. And
I kind of realized that just looking at the valley and everything, that if I made my movies here, maybe they'd look a little different than every other teenager running around with a video camera.
I'm director of the Round Valley Community Theater, and Isaac approached me on several occasions to find out what we could do about setting up a casting call and to seeing what kind of interest there would be in participating in a film in Covelo.
We put up some flyers, and some people came to the auditions, I casted them, and other people, I'd just see them on the street or see them in the store, and I'd offer them a role.
It was really fun to see just the people that got involved. Some of them, you know, were not people that you would expect to see.
Well, I couldn't believe anyone was doing a film here, and then when I saw a little advertisement, I called up and, gee, had a part for me. I've never been in a movie, and there was a lot of waiting around, but it was really fun.